Alright guys, we're out here in the fur shed today, and yeah, we got fur. So I got this nice little, he's probably a XL or just barely a 2X coon. I actually picked him up off the road. He was roadkill. So yeah, not gonna have a bullet hole or anything in him. So the face might be a little weird to skin because I think they ran over his head, but yeah, we'll get through it. So let me go ahead and show you guys the tools you'll need to skin one out. Alright, so the first thing I use to skin a coon out is something just to hold one leg up. And you know, this can be a piece of baler twine if you want it to be, but I found that piece of this like machine chain, and then I put a little split ring on it and then just kind of put his foot through it. That holds its foot really good and it won't like loose. And then once you get done just holding one foot, you'll need to put both those tendons over something. So my dad, he actually just welded me this skinning gambrel, and so you slip a tendon over that, then slip one of their tendons over that. Both his legs are spread apart, so you can just, it's easy to work with, and you just pull them and you're good. But yeah, the rest of the tools, I'd strongly suggest a pair of gloves. You don't want to catch some sort of coon AIDS or something. And then I've got my regular skinning knife. This is a Dexter Russell. And then my first cut knife, I'm not sure what brand it is, and then a piece of steel. This can be like a knife sharpener, little clean piece of rebar, whatever you got to work. And then a tail stripper, and then you don't have to have one of these, but that's a tail zip. It's just so you can open that tail up, you'll see. And then I use a curry comb. So yeah, let's get to skinning this guy out. Make sure to get all the burrs out of him, especially in the back of the neck, because they can't really reach those, so you gotta really brush that out. Alright, that's good. First thing we're doing is I'm gonna take my first cut knife here. You can see there's a faint little color change in the hair. It's kind of lighter right here, and then it gets darker right about here. And you're just gonna follow right along that. You're gonna start at the side of the heel, right there. You're gonna go straight up in between his manhood and his butthole. So you're gonna start right here at the heel, go right in between those two, then work your way right up to that heel. So it's a straight line. Some people call that the money cut, but yeah. So here we go. Side of the heel. And then I'm trying not to, try to angle your knife up so you're not cutting into the meat of that coon. And then just straight line all the way up. You see, hang on, my knife came out. Right in between the two. And I'm working my way back up here. There you go. See, I got my cut going from there all the way up to there. Alright, now the screwdriver, what you're gonna do, is you're gonna go underneath of his leg here, and then work right up to the other side. There you go. Then you're just going to give him a big push. There you go. That leg's freed up. Then stick your knife up in then through there, and then just cut that right off. And then give that a pull. And work that down. Now what I do is take my knife right here at the bottom of the heel. Just like the bottom of your foot, you have that Achilles tendon. All I do is I take my knife and I just cut right under, make a little hole right there. So take that and put that onto your gambrel. Oh shoot, now you guys can't see. Hang on. There you go. I just took that foot, put it in that gambrel. I'll take this chain off now and wrap it up over here. So it's out of the way. Now, same thing with this leg. You're just gonna take your screwdriver and just work right up through there and then give it a pull. Take your knife, cut that free. pull this loose. Just break that free. Now, I'm gonna take my knife, cut this tendon, and then be careful you don't cut that tendon in half because it's just gonna be an inconvenience. You just don't want to do that. Alright, he fits. I just had to unravel it chain a bit, so we'll wrap it back up so it's out of our way. And now you can see we're right up here to the butt. So there's the hole right there, and what I do is I just take this knife and then you're making a V. You're starting at the bottom of the hole, just cut up around it that way. Same thing on this side, up and around it. So you see we broke that free. We'll cut a little bit of that fat and stuff around it. And there you go. It's broke free. And now we're taking our steel again. And in between that tailbone and the hide, there's a little gap and you can just go and stick that steel right through there. Pull that down. Take your knife. Cut a little bit around that, free it up, and then take it, split it right there. Take your tail stripper, put it on that tail, and you're grabbing it like this, you're pushing with this arm, and you're pulling back with this arm. So push and pull. And there you go, tail comes off just fine. Now, take my tail zip, you can do this with the knife too. I just take it and go. And you see that prevents your tail from rotting. It opens that tail up so air can get in that. Yeah, and then you usually have this stuff right there. You just cut, free that up. And then over here, you just cut this free right above the penis and pull. And it looks like they kind of gut shot this coon with that car. Now you really don't need to cut that much right here. All you do is just kind of roll your hands up in this and then put your fist down inside of that thing and just push, like give it a good. Put all your body weight on it. Oh man, this thing is gonna gut itself. Okay, usually you'd go ahead and pull this all the way down, but I don't want these guts everywhere. So I'm just gonna freeze some of this up so that doesn't happen. So yeah, just keep working this hide down. It's like taking off a t-shirt. You just keep working it off the body. Free all that stuff up. Give it another pull. Big old pull. And you can start seeing those arms. See right here, there's an arm. So what we're gonna do is take your steel, put it right under that, in between the arm and the hide. So my steel's in there now. Just give it a pull. And you can see I got that hole in there. Now that's usually big enough to fit a few fingers in there. And then your hand, and then just grab it and just break that free. So you'll have this. And now, take and just cut right there and you have an arm. Same thing on the other side. Get under that arm and then get that foot free. Come in here, get your hands in there. you go. Take your knife, cut that, and then we're gonna free some of this up under those arms. All right, now that all that's freed up, just give it another pull. Keep pulling and just cutting those fibers and that membrane and stuff, and he'll come right off. Another pull. Take, cut that, pull, cut. Now, we're right here, maybe a solid 1.5 inches, 2 inches away from those arms. And that's where a lot of people mess up. You're down to your ears. Those ears, you can almost feel those buds. They're right in there. What you're gonna do is just take your knife and don't cut that hide. Just cut one real deep cut. Right there it is. There's one ear, you see? Cut it loose. Same thing on this side. You can feel that ear right there. And there you go, you got that ear. And then, yeah, that car did a total on this guy's face and gut. So we're just gonna keep working all the way until we get down to his eyes. Keep pulling and pulling. Now this guy, this is a bad example. For one, because you can't hardly see what you're doing because this thing got hit by a car. But an eye is going to be right here. You're just going to work that skin down up into that eye. You'll see it. Just work that skin down. Okay, you can start to see. There's an eye right there, the little purple looking thing, and then just cut right above that. And there you go. You can see I got the eyelid and just everything. Same thing on this side. There's the eye. I'll go ahead and cut. Got it. Now this thing is a mess because, like I said, that car did quite the damage on him. And just cut those eyes free, keep working your way down. If I can skin this thing that got nailed by that car, then you guys can skin one that you just trapped and hadn't been hit by a car. Keep just working your way down. And now, you should be just about to that nose. You're at the end of the face. Just take it, cut, and then cut that bottom lip off. There you go, he's all skinned out. Let's take a look at him, how he looks. There you go. You got his nose, both of his eyes, skin both his ears out. You can see, just perfect case to little pelt. So, there you go. It's as easy as that. Now, that took like 16 or 17 minutes to do, but this was an instructional video. Usually I can get one skinned out in about 3 or 4 minutes. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy down so he's not swinging right behind me. All right, well, if you guys like this video, be sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. And without further ado, I'll see you guys next time.